Welcome, everyone. We're so glad that you joined us. This is great. We're really excited. We're going to start in a few seconds. Countdown. Okay. Welcome, Cherise and Rihanna, Lisa, Susie, Jackie. Great. Great to have you all on the call. Yes, we are so excited. Kevin and Angie, hello. All right, y'all are just pouring in here. We're really excited for your excitement for us this evening. Thank you. Come on in. All right. Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to our call. Thank you for joining us this evening for the very first session of the Becoming Summer series. My name is Donna Merritt, and I am your host for tonight. We are a group of like-minded, multifaceted Black women entrepreneurs from various walks of life and places in life. And each week, we're going to have a different host, topic, and insightful set of panelists. We want to give you just a glimpse of our experiences, including a vehicle that we have found has helped us significantly influence our process of becoming the women that you see before you. That being said, as you observe our stories, know that we are not making any income claims to treat, cure a specific disease or condition, nor are we making any income claims. This series is a platform that we hope will empower you to embrace an entrepreneurial mindset of success. Now, I'm happy to introduce you to tonight's panelists. You've probably already seen their wonderful bios with the invitation. First off, we have Beverly Grandison, and she hails from Virginia Beach, Virginia. She is a retired military officer with a bachelor's in social work and a master's in professional counseling. She is a Lean certified health coach, and Beverly and her husband are a dual income DINK couple. That's dual income, no kids. Thank you, Beverly, for being with us. Next off, we have Dr. Sonia Shavers, and she joins us from the Atlanta, Georgia area. And she is a certified health coach, a licensed clinical social worker with a doctorate in education. Sanja is a wife and mother of 2 sons and a grandmother of 2 boys, and these are her favorite people on the planet. Welcome, Sanja. Next off, we have Marjorie Townsend, and she joins us from Key West, Florida, way out there, sticking out in the ocean. And Marjorie is a military wife, and she's a mom, an entrepreneur, a former hotel operations manager, and she is an organic farmer as well. Welcome, Marjorie. And next we have Marjorie's mom, Denise Fidelia, and she joins us from Charlotte, North Carolina, and she's a wife, a mom, Nana, health and wellness advocate, and a professional organizer. Welcome, Marjorie. And last but not least, we have Darlene Gibson. And Darlene joins us from the St. Louis, Missouri area. And she is a 40-year entrepreneur, okay? She is a salon owner. She's also an owner of an online hair education company. And she is a global hair show manager. And Darlene is happy to say that she is a proud mom of single entrepreneurs. Welcome, ladies. Well, thank you all for coming. We're so glad that you're here. And tonight, we'll be discussing with everybody just how to become a successful entrepreneur through knowing your why. You know, why is it that you are doing what you're doing? And why is it important to you? Darlene, would you like to just start us off? I need you to unmute. We'd love to hear you. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you, Donna. Health is very important to me. Health is a priority. As a little girl, I got very ill. My parents, Lawrence Gibson and Lucille Gibson, they left the hospital and went to plan my funeral services. But God, he had another plan. I turned around, and as a result of that, as a little girl, I actually, on the right side of my leg, I have a slight case of polio. But that didn't stop me. My parents always taught me to have determination, and also you can do anything that the other children can do, like ride a bike. I had training wheels, but eventually those training wheels came off. So as a little girl, I had a vision and a dream to be a hairstylist. I was fascinated with doing hair. So my dream and my vision was to become an entrepreneur and also to become a hairstylist. Well, guess what? Because of that determination that my parents told me I can, I did. I was blessed to open a salon, Professional Touch Salon, a salon that provides professional service to professional women. One of my clients, which is a physician, she shared with me how I could take control of my health. And she shared with me how I can actually flood my body every day with whole food nutrition. And I did. And as a result of that, I began to feel really good. My energy level was good. And she also shared with me how with this business, I could actually become and have a supplement income. For me, as a stylist, that meant a lot. Having an income on top of what I already was making, that gave me some peace of mind to know that I had an extra income coming in that I could actually use to invest for later, for the future. So becoming an entrepreneur on top of becoming an entrepreneur, that was amazing for me. So as I continue to become a full service salon and become this woman who shared whole food nutrition to all of my clients and to help my clients get healthier and to also help people have another plan, a plan B. And it's so important to have a plan B. And becoming a business partner with this amazing company, I think all the opportunities where they did everything. They shipped the product to my clients. Now, with being a business owner, I have to take care of everything. But with this business, it did everything for me. All I had to do was share with my clients, share health and wellness, how important it is to flood your body every day with whole food nutrition. So for me, it was amazing. So all of my needs were being met with just eating this whole food nutrition on a day-to-day basis. My goal is to help as many stylists, to help as many estheticians, many barbers, many gig workers, people that are always looking for an extra income. Well, with this business, it provides that. It provides a great benefit package as well. And being an entrepreneur, you have to do everything yourself. So this business helped me to help my clients from the inside out. So I'm excited about this business. I'm excited about helping other people because health is a priority for all of us that's in like big business, hair salons, barbers, they need this, esthetician, masseuse, anybody that's self-employed, we need this. We need a business to help us on the inside and plus help us to have an extra income coming in. So that's my story. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm hearing you're saying you have flexibility, you have options,
Yes,
and that you
options.
and you are passionate about sharing those options with as many in your field and in and around
Yes.
your field as possible.
Yes, I really want to help and serve as many people. I'm on this mission of helping people in my industry because I know what it feels like to have to take care of everything. So, as me
Right.
becoming this woman of God to help and serve, I want to help as many people that I'm connected with in my industry. So, that's
Right.
my heart right now. Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'll jump in. So,
Yeah.
guys, I'm just really like excited to be with you ladies. It's always a pleasure to be around like minds who are on a major, bigger mission. And so I have a totally opposite story because I completely never saw myself doing something like this ever. I was in the military, in the Army, airborne, jumping out of planes, having fun, thought I was Bionic Woman, Wonder Woman, and I had a very successful career. Life was great until you have a medical crisis. You know, you think you have it all until your health makes you wake up. And you think you're doing all the right things, and then you find out that no, probably wasn't doing all of the right stuff. And it ended up with the autoimmune disease that was life altering and career ending. And so I was just so fortunate to have neighbors who loved on us like we were their kids, and they educated us about the power of whole food plant-based eating and
Mhm.
turned us into this amazing community of people that you are witnessing just a small, microcosm of what this amazing community is all about, because it really opened our eyes. My husband also had another autoimmune disease and we didn't know any better. And so fruits, veggies, and berries in a capsule was like, what? I can do that. Jetson food. It makes sense. And we could start doing a lot of holistic care, chiropractic, have done acupuncture, massage therapy, you name it, on the
Yeah.
holistic pendulum, you know? So we were big on making those lifestyle changes that absolutely now prove 15 years later, guess what? Absolutely in control of our health. We, do a lot of drinking water and exercising and getting the rest we're supposed to get so that our bodies are in its absolute best state possible to at 50, this year. I'm excited about that, right? That we're being able to impact lives globally around the world. And so this business, I love it. And a lot of my friends know 15 years later, I'm still doing this, because lives are being impacted, because we see kids making better choices and then they go into adulthood. And I tell people that I could see doing this for the rest of my life because one, I completely love these ladies' faces that you're seeing on this screen right now. And there's so many more that you're going to hear about, but this journey has definitely been not just a professional development, definitely personal development. And coming out of the Army, we talk about one team, one mission a lot. Y'all hear, me say that a lot. Well, I was able to shift the mission. And so, I was talking to some of my friends recently and, I'm almost right on track, right on track to make it to the top because I was right on track, even if I had stayed in the Army, to be going towards those stars that I had aspired, that I wanted so badly. And so that's what's happening now. And so, but I'm getting to really impact lives like completely globally, which is mind blowing to me, which I would not technically been able to do in the Army. So I am, forever indebted to this, to God first, to this company, to this community of people, because this is who I want to grow old with, y'all. I tell y'all, we're going to be on the boat shaking our booties when we old and having a good time. But
Sounds
this is
good.
what it's about. Yeah, this is what it's about.
Well, I'll interject, and I love your story, Beverly. It's incredible jumping out of airplanes. I like jumping out of airplanes too. I've done that before. It's fun. But when you mentioned about the one team, one mission, I seriously felt that from the moment I became a part of this whole mission. And it's interesting you say that, because in the hospitality industry, we talked about one team, one heartbeat, because a hotel, you need to have a heartbeat, everybody working in synergy for everything to kind of work together. So I'll tell a little bit about my story. Working in hospitality, I loved it. This is exactly what I wanted to do. I was in San Diego, California, working in my dream property. It's a 15-star property. Beautiful. The bathrooms for the guests were just as beautiful as the bathrooms for the employees. But when I found out that I was having a little one, and things started to shift in my mind, and starting to think about ways I wanted to raise my daughter, who's now 7. But back then, I was working full force and full time at this property. And when it came down to Mother's Day, I had to work. And one of the biggest points for me at that time was saying, I want to spend more time with my daughter. I want to spend more time seeing her grow up. I want to be the one who's raising her. And this whole mission and this opportunity gave me options that I didn't have in hospitality. I didn't have the opportunity to step away from the phone call when I was hearing from the general manager what we were supposed to roll out for a 4-star program or a 5-star program. So I was very thankful that I was introduced to this whole opportunity via my mother. The funny thing is, she one day, she knew I was trying to get my body back after having the baby. So she said, you know what? I know you're juicing everything every day. You have all those fruits and vegetables in the bottom of your refrigerator. You're trying to do your best you can to exercise. But you know what? I found something that's going to help you. It's fruits and vegetables in a capsule. Give me your credit card. And the funny thing is, because I trust her so much, and I know that she has my best interest at heart, and that she is really looking out for my better health and the future of my children later on. Now I have a 3-month-old baby, that I trusted her 100%, gave it to her. I decided to start taking the fruits and vegetables in the capsule. And the beautiful thing that I saw, that I started to gradually see my body come back to me, which is amazing. But on the other side, I had the opportunity to share this with some other people, and to have more options to step away slowly but surely from my full-time job at my dream hotel. So what I ended up finding is that I went from full-time to a part-time position, to a part-time chosen days position, to an on-call, and then eventually telling my boss, saying, you know what, my time with my daughter is valuable. I love being here, but I have to step away. And that was just so incredible for me. So fast forward, also, Beverly, she's coming out of the military. And at the same time, I had no idea, but my husband would be joining the military. So fast forward about 3 more years from hospitality, he decided to join the Coast Guard. So we went cross country. We went from San Diego, California, all the way to Key West, Florida. You can't get any further from that. That's the 2 southernmost points in the U.S. So, and I had my daughter and my husband sent away to school. So in this whole period, I needed to be able to mingle with some other people. And this gave me a wonderful platform to just go out there and start talking to other women, talking to other mothers, chatting with them easily about fruits and vegetables at the playground. And normally, because I've moved a lot in my life, but normally I would have to go ahead and start digging in deep to try to find a job. But the beauty of this whole opportunity is that I could go ahead and spend my days at the playground and meet all these beautiful moms and start talking to people, and not have to spend my time in a new city looking for a job. So that is a true blessing for me. And now, I had the opportunity to start a whole organic farm here, because I was just listening to the needs of those mothers. They're saying, we're not getting enough fresh produce here in Key West. We need something. We need options. It's all about options. And that's the beautiful thing that I loved. And I see, as an entrepreneur, becoming more of yourself, becoming the best listener that you can possibly be, is the way that it's been a whole self-development for me. So I'm very thankful for it. And I couldn't ask for anything more now. And I see a great legacy with my children coming up.
That is so awesome. Again, I'm hearing options. I'm hearing flexibility. I'm hearing choices. And as you all can see, we've got different walks of life, different stages of life, and yet the same effects apply. the same opportunities apply. And so with that, I'd like to hear the mom side of this here, this connection. Come on, jump on in here, Denise.
All right. Well, I'm going to tie in just quickly with Marjorie being in the military and Beverly being in the military. My dad was in the Air Force, and I was born on a military base. So we did a lot of traveling around. But my story is that I became seriously concerned about my future when my dad passed away too young due to poor lifestyle choices. So my husband and I decided that when we got married, that I have 4 children, that we were going to make some life changes because we wanted to have longevity and we want to set a good example for our children and the generations to come. So we changed our diet and we started eating healthier. And despite the hard work, we were juicing daily. However, at one point, I still found myself with high blood pressure and I had to be put on medicine. So fast forward, I was introduced to a convenient way to add more whole foods to my body and therefore started eating even more healthier. So making one simple change made a world difference to us. My children got healthier. My husband was healthier. He started gaining more energy and he gained, well, let's put it this way. He is at a healthy weight now that he's maintained it since we've been with Juice Plus for 6 years. So super excited about that.
And can I interject, Mom, about that? He
Sure,
looks
go
good.
ahead.
My dad looks really good. He is back down to his playing weight when he was playing professional soccer too. So I'm pretty impressed with him with that change. I'm happy.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. So needless to say, we can't stop telling others about it. We love this company. It's a company with a heart. It's mission driven. And helping others is one of the hugest parts of my life. I love to help others. So teaming up with this company is a no-brainer for me. I am so grateful that I can earn income while sleeping, while I'm spending time with my family. And one of the things, I don't have to punch a clock. Prior to joining this company, I worked with the airlines and I punched the clock at 3:30 a.m. most mornings. So since I am now my own boss, I get to choose what time I will wake up and how I want to spend my day. With my paycheck, I get to support my church and help support my aging mom. I spend some time with my quality time with my family, and I love doing all kinds of acts of kindness. So that's one of the things I love. So one of my future goals is to continue to teach my children, Marjorie and the other daughters, how to be successful entrepreneurs. And I pray that they'll pass that information on to their children in the generations to come.
Awesome, awesome. And
I just wanted to jump in and say, because Denise, this is a actual willable business that's legacy that you can pass down generation to generation, which is really cool.
That's what I saw. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I will jump in and just, Donna, unless you have something else to
Oh, no, I was
transition. Okay. I am loving what I'm hearing, and I'm loving the women on this screen, like Beverly said. This is part of why we not just get into this business, but stay in this business. All of the support. And from day one, the person that brought me in, who introduced me to this whole concept of whole food concentrates, has been holding my hand and is still doing that. And then I get to meet women like these and so many others. I will just say that my journey of becoming a successful entrepreneur, really, I didn't even know I was on that journey. But more than 25 years ago, one of the elders in my church came down with a condition that was slated to take his life. And he is the first person to introduce me to juicing, like Beverly mentioned. Didn't even know what it was at the time, but took his advice, did that, and it helped me because I was a person of low energy. And over the years, I chose positions, I should say, that had a health component. Project director for Safe Schools Healthy Students. I wrote a Healthy Children's Backpack Program grant for Boys and Girls Club. for children who needed healthy foods. I mean, I just was on that path and didn't realize it. I ended up in higher education, and along the way, other positions, loved what I was doing, but hated the politics, wanted out. I started a private practice, therapy, seeing clients, loved it because I like to come from a place of strength. And so part of my mission in life is to observe the strengths in other people and help them to see their strengths so that they can reach their goals. And I apply the same thing to myself. I loved my practice. I got attached to my clients, which, you know, supposedly we shouldn't do. But long story short, I was trading hours for dollars. I was exhausted, and I found that I wasn't getting the self-care that I was offering my clients. And so when I was introduced on a training to the concept of whole food concentrates, just hearing that, I thought, ooh, my sales are starting to pay attention. And right away, I wanted to find out more. I know that, you know, whole food concentrates have made a big difference in my life. My grandchildren are on them. And then I stay in this business because of the supplemental income, because I like to do things with my grandchildren. They love going to SeaWorld, Disney World, you know, Christmas in the mountain. And I can use this supplemental income to give them those opportunities along with other things. And the other piece that I have to piggyback on is the flexibility that everybody talks about. You know, when I choose to work is when I work. So I create my own schedule. I reach out, I get support if I need help. These ladies, along with so many others, are there. And I will close with this. This is kind of funny because this company allows us to attend live conferences. And at one of the conferences, I was feeling very much the minority. And I saw Johnny Grandison, Beverly's husband, walk across the stage. So my sponsor and myself, we took a beeline toward the stage because I had to meet this person who looked like me. And instead of him coming down the way we thought, he took a shortcut. And I thought, oh no, we've lost him. But my husband, who was there, cut him off and held him there until we got there. And 2 weeks after meeting them, we ended up in a vegan restaurant, something we had never done, okay? So when I say life-changing, and my husband was like, okay, I hope they're gonna have something I can eat. But since that time, I have to say I'm so thankful for them just being there. And one of the reasons why I wanted to participate in this panel is because we want everybody to know that it's for everyone, not just, you know, a select few, but anybody can do this business. So I love it. And thank you, ladies, for this opportunity.
Yeah, I remember that, Anja. We had a good time. And I can't even quote, like, ditto enough, like the true friendships we've gained over the years as we get to know each other. And I just love that we're able to party with a purpose. We're not sitting up here pontificating about nonsense and, you know, idle chat and talk. No, when we're talking, we're strategizing about how we can impact lives. Yeah. How can we have a healthier nation? Because we know that, of course, especially well into the African American community, that health is a major issue, and it doesn't have to be. And so, you know, I am just excited, you know, that, again, I've locked arms because I had no idea what I wanted to do after the military. I was clueless. Plan ABC was the military. And I couldn't have asked to come into I call it like a second lease in life. That absolutely, you heard a lot of these, because we're not making any health claims, we're not making any, you know, income claims. But I will tell you that supplemental income for Johnny and I as Dinks, you know what? We've seen 6 out of 7 other continents, and our goal is to see that 7th one. And you know what? We're just having a really amazing time. And we want that for everybody. We really want that for everybody.
Yes. And Beverly, I've learned so much about my health since I've been, it's education continuously. You're always growing, you're always learning, then you want to share it with others. It's a wealth of information out here to learn about your health and what it does once it gets into your body. And
You're right, Darlene.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's been amazing with the self-development I was talking about as well. I mean, we're being put in front of some incredible, inspiring, and motivating people. I mean, I get to be surrounded by all of you ladies. You're all inspiring and all motivating in and of itself. But you know, some of the big names in our health industry get to come. You know, we get to lock arms with them and connect and join, and it's a beautiful thing. And you know, as this mission grows larger and larger, we're just pulling in. It's like just gathering, vacuuming in all of the goodness and spreading it out more as well. So I'm loving that part about it.
Yes.
And a lot of that is free education. I mean, we get like top notch. I mean,
we have tuition, right? Tuition reimbursement at a certain level. So that's a beautiful part.
Yeah, the full corporate benefits package at the top. I mean, this is like a totally amazing opportunity. I can't. Y'all know I'm like, the big cheerleader.
And Beverly, I think being in this community with like-minded people, it motivates us to learn more. We teach each other more. I learn I always like to say I'm a lifelong student and there's more to learn. I've learned so much about myself when I thought I knew all that there was to know. And it's just really helped my health. It's helped the health of my grandchildren. When I joined this company, my grandson was in the womb and he was having some issues, and his mother, my daughter-in-law, her doctor approved her to take, these whole food concentrates. And I just love the fact that it ensured us that she was doing something healthy for her body, for the baby. And he's 5 years old as of yesterday and just thriving, loves all of the stuff I love. He'll eat it too. All of the healthy stuff that kids usually frown on, he will eat it too, but he got an early start, like Marjorie and her kids. So yeah, it's amazing.
And that's one of the things they say, Sonia, the palate. When you start that kid out early, you can change that palate and they'll start craving more whole food nutrition. Yes, yes.
I agree with that. I have 5 grandchildren and all of them love the products. All of them love the products. So I can't keep it away. They come into the house, Nana, they go straight to it.
Exactly.
And that's the other benefit, Denise, because you don't look like you have 5 grandchildren.
No, right?
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you look lovely, Mom. And that's my story with my skin. You've been there. You've helped me fight so many challenges with my skin. And you might not know that from now looking at me, but I had such a story about my skin. I mean, acne. And with this whole transformation of my eating more fruits and vegetables, drinking more water, making sure my blood is pumping in good amounts of time, my skin's clearing up, and those scars from acne, they're going away slowly but surely over time. And that in and of itself gives you a great boost of confidence to be able to get on a call like this and talk.
Well, Marjorie, I think the other thing is, Marjorie, you're also doing everything though. You're doing your exercising and you're trying to get your sleep, even though you have a young baby. It's hard to do, but you are trying to do that well balanced.
Yes, and we know how important these pillars of health are: exercise, hydration with water, getting proper sleep, reducing stress, and having a healthy plant-based diet are all components of a true healthy lifestyle. And it's going to play out in different ways in everyone individually, and the body's going to know what to do with all that good that you do for it. So we are encouraging you as those who know that these are things that you should strive to do in your life. And we are thrilled to be with a company that encourages that and encourages us in sharing that with others. And so, what you've been hearing here is just an outflow of this. It's an outflow of actually incorporating all of this into our lives and sharing it with others. And these results that you've been hearing, these stories, these life events, this is all, and it's all an outflow of that. And we're encouraging you to, think about what we're saying here. Think about how you could partner with us. Like, we would love to share more about what we do and how we do it, and how all of this came about. And in order to just introduce you more to that background, I'd love to introduce to you Dewana Scantleberry. And Dewana, she hails from Bronx, New York. Holler! I just had to say that. That's my homegirl. Okay, bring it down. Okay, so Dewana Scantleberry has a 25-year background in direct selling experience. After attending Cornell University, she led a global rollout of an outdated business order management system and spent 15 years as a senior sales manager developing exciting programs and field events and incentives while overseeing representative communications. Dewana was a senior sales marketing manager in apparel for 12 years, responsible for product development that generated sales in excess of $180 million. Throughout her career, Dewana also was passionate about understanding the representative experience and walking in our shoes, that she became one herself. And not only that, she served her customers for over 16 years and became a top performer. Dewana is currently U.S. Marketing Director for a global multi-billion-dollar company. And she's currently residing in Bronx County with her husband and 2 sons. Thank you for joining us, Dewana.
Thank you so much, Donna, and ladies, for having me. I am so excited about this first series of Becoming. It is kicking off a fantastic June, and it really is inspiring me to just hear your stories. We are a beautiful array of Black and brown powerful women. And as an entrepreneur myself, I am so privileged to be on this call with you by your side, because this is exactly why we felt compelled to want to gather together and just talk about inspiring one another, because that's the community we're in right now. We are inspiring healthy living. We are inspiring healthy giving. We are inspiring each other because we come from different backgrounds, different age brackets, different, our experiences are different, but yet we've all come together through a community of people who care about one another. And it's inspired by health, being the healthiest that you can possibly be in the circumstances or the body that you're in. And one of the reasons I became part of this amazing community is because I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, okay? I come 25 years plus of direct selling experience. I love direct selling. I love the opportunity to help and bond with people who want to have something of their own. That's what an entrepreneur is. They want to be their own boss. They want to make strategic moves that are right for them and those who they embrace. And I love that, always have. In fact, a little secret, I wanted to have my own shoe store because I love shoes, but I wasn't able to do that. So the next best thing for me was joining a company that was about cosmetics and apparel. I loved it. I thought every life moment I was gonna, that I was gonna be there for life. I started at the bottom and I worked my way up, and I thought that I was actually gonna stay there. But what we often find in life is things change, people change, things come and go. 2008 hit and the stock market dropped and everything took off on a downhill road. And that's when I recognized that, ooh, the plan, the career path, the plan that I had for myself was getting a little rocky. And finally, about 2017, it just wasn't working for me. I was in a position that I loved. I loved the company. I grew up there. I had great relationships with people, but the leadership was changing. And with every new leadership became a different mindset, a different way of doing things. Again, my goal and what I love to do is I love to embrace and interact with the representative. We couldn't really do that the way my authentic self is. I'm a hugger. And I can tell you right now, these past couple of weeks, I've had to restrain myself for the greater good. But I'm a people person, and not being able to really dig down deep and really get to know them on a level that I can truly help them was going against the grain, was going against who I was. And then when we were making decisions that were based on the company's benefit, and it was at the sacrifice of the representative and even the employees. Associates were leaving. And thank goodness I was there, but guess what? I got their job plus my job plus somebody else's job. I was commuting 4 hours a day. Thank goodness in New York, you could take mass transportation, but that was 2 hours going and 2 hours coming. And I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, and I like to shop. And that was not happening amongst doing homework and chores and all that other good stuff. And finally, there was an opportunity. A relationship that I had for over 15 years just came as in, a glimmer of light. That person that comes to you when you are trying to figure things out, and they just come and they ask that question, how are you doing? And you have the courage to say, well, since you asked, let me tell you. And that's where it came. I started sharing by how sick and tired I was with where I was in the company and all the time that I was investing in them, and was really feeling that they weren't really investing it in me. Now, granted, again, I had a good reputation, good relationships, but you can feel when, you're being taken advantage of, right? And I wasn't feeling too good about that, but I had 27 years in the company. I didn't think I was going to go anywhere. Why should I? Jobs are hard to find. But again, that good friend, that relationship that I had started to talk to me about a company that she had joined. And y'all, I'm a New Yorker, and I think I know it all, as we sometimes do, but I had no idea that this company, Juice Plus, existed until she started talking to me about the company and what this company was about. And this company is about, as you've heard, inspiring one another, educating one another, supporting one another through your health journey, not just through the product, but through the business. And when I start to learn that this humble company that was in Memphis, Tennessee, and I'm gonna just say, I live in New York and I was not gonna live in Memphis, not because I didn't love it, but I'm just a New Yorker. I love the fast pace. And I found out that this company resided in Memphis, Tennessee, and I didn't know anything about it. And I said, that's not gonna work. I need to find out what this company is about. And then, okay, let's face it, the name Juice Plus, it just wasn't sexy. Juice, the first question was, what are you selling, juice? And absolutely not. We've heard these highly concentrated plant-based powders, fruits and veggies and berries in a capsule or a chewable. That's the opportunity that this company has afforded these women and myself. When I recognized we weren't just a humble company in Memphis, Tennessee, but we were global. We are global. We're in over 25 countries and growing. When I realized that our mission was to inspire healthy living. Now, let me tell you, a mission is deep, because it's not just a mission statement, because I've been on plenty of projects when the mission statement was, this is what we're going to do. And once this project or this campaign is over, we're gone, we're done. And now we move on to the next mission statement. But we are living our authentic self because it's about connecting and relationship building. And then when I found out this company had this amazing product, and it is the most nutritional research product in the world, not just because Siri says so, but because We have over 40 individual research studies on what this plant-based, highly concentrated powders do in our body. I was blown away because I don't know about you. I didn't know anything about clinical research. I said, give me the Good Housekeeping seal of approval, or if Oprah said it was one of her favorite things, I said, sign me up. And then I learned that this company, they had the science behind a powerful product, and a product that just makes it simple, convenient, and affordable for families to get fruits and vegetables in their bodies. That's all it is. That is all it is. And when I realized that I would be able to share a platform with women like these, that we can help educate people about nutrition and being a healthier self. Because I came from a place I love to eat, but I'm also the one who's cooking down those collard greens and can't wait to get that turkey bone out. But I realized, you know, how you prepare your food affects the nutrients that it has. And I didn't know that. I said, you know, I'm drinking water and give me a salad on my plate and a piece of fruit in the morning and I'm good. I was a Centrum woman and my kids were Flintstones babies and we were good. And then I didn't know what I didn't know until I learned about this company. I said, oh, it's not just about, you know, the best product that other competitors have from a vitamin supplement point of view was, because we were taking it. I have athletes and we were taking supplements and I didn't know that those supplements could have been harming my body. And I thought it was doing good simply because I just didn't know what I didn't know. And this company, having joined this company for the past 3.5 years, has been just an amazing experience. It's been an eye-opener. It has proven to me that as scary as it was to leave a company of 27 years and everything that it was affording me behind, I recognized that there was one thing that that company did not have, and that was they didn't have my best interest at heart. If I had to make a change, I had to do what was right for me and my family. But I also had that individual who had been with me in my journey, in my professional journey, and my personal journey that I loved, trusted, and respected. And just as Marjorie said, she loved and she respected her mom. That's how we get connected in this community. We trust, we build relationships with people who don't just see us, they hear us. They are listening for our needs, our desires, and they're able to just have some real open, honest dialogue. And voila, here we go with this awesome community of women who are just coming together to do the same. We get to help people help people. That's what this community is about. And Juice Plus has been that catalyst for me. It's been that catalyst for my family's health journey. We are doing things, girl. I thought just running for the train was exercise. I am now exercising, drinking more water, and eating over 30 fruits and vegetables every single day. And I love my Starbucks, but now I don't need my Starbucks. I love my red lipstick, but I recognize, people, that's a want. We need our health. Even if we're battling a disease, we need to be the healthiest that we can be to be able to have quality of life. And that's what we get to give back in this community. And we're surrounded by so many people who want to do that. The support that I get to give these women and those in our industry is amazing. I would never have thought that I could love a career again as much as I love what I get to do every single day. And I honestly mean that. And for those of you who know me, I try to keep it authentic. And the company allows us to do that. We are an authentic company. What you see is what you get. I would never have imagined that as a corporate person that I get to be on a call with these ladies. Why? Because I see them and they see me, and we as a company value our partners. There is no us, you versus me. Associates and partners come together in a big way. We are united in this mission, and it is proven every single time, like opportunities such as this. We talked about virtual events. When we get to come together, we get to rally behind each other, we get to lift each other up and recognize and support. And if we don't see you on the stage, we're looking for you in the crowd, because we're there, people. We are there. And the opportunity that we have as individuals is to take what we love, to take what we found, through this mission of inspiring healthy living, and now go back into our families, our friends, and our communities. You know, our Black and Brown community, we know our health is just our biggest obstacle. And sometimes we don't know what we don't know, but then sometimes we do know and we're afraid to take and make that one simple change. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It could start with taking the stairs instead of the elevator. It could be parking that car way down the street and taking a brisk walk to the grocery store. It can be taking that soda away and adding some water. Baby steps, and we get to encourage each other along the way. And then this business model, again, there's an opportunity to have a part-time income. And you don't have to be a rocket science. You don't have to have a college degree. If you have one, great. Share your experience. If you don't see yourself here, this is for anybody who wants to work and help and inspire and to be a part of a change, because that's what we get to do. We get to help people on their terms. You know, what I love is this is not about a transaction business, at least in my opinion. It's about relationship building. All we want to know from anybody who we come across is, what's your name and where you're from? We want to give you a shout out, and we want to let you know we see you and hear you. So let's get your name. And that's what it's about. And we want you to come back. And maybe what you hear the next time inspires you to want to come back again and bring a friend. And then maybe the next time you're intrigued, you want to find out about how you can sponsor a child in your family at no cost with just $50 a month. Getting your family healthy, a kickstart. That's what it's about. And that's what we're about. This is a relationship building business about inspiring people. What are your goals? What are your dreams? How can we help you achieve them? Now, don't get us wrong. We all have our challenges, but we also get to work and talk through those challenges. We get to cry, we get to scream. We real people. These are real women with real stories. And we're still evolving. We're still becoming. That's why this whole series is so important, because that's you right there. What are you becoming? What do you want to become? Has it already started? Do you want it to start today? Talk to the person that invited you. Let's talk about it next week when we come together, because that's what this community is about. A company that supports individuals, powerful women like these, that has a community of people from all different aspects of life. You know, fruits and vegetables are the best color of the rainbow, but guess what? It all comes in our skin tones as well, and our cultural differences that bond us together as we learn. So I just say to you, I have just enjoyed being a part of this mission. It, to me, is not, this is not a want. We need this so much in our communities. We need it in our life. Good nutrition is not a trend. It's not going away like a red lipstick. Red lipstick may not be in September, but guess what? Your health is. You need to be healthy for your family, for your community, for the people that you haven't yet met, that are relying on you to give them information that they don't have. Because if I didn't have that relationship with the person who introduced me to this company, I wouldn't be here today. And who knows where I would have been, you know, because we just don't know, but you do the best that you can, gather the information so that you can make choices. You can make decisions for your own, just for yourself. You have options. So I just want to say thank you so much for for being here with us. I'm gonna pass it back over to Donna. And thank you, ladies, for allowing me to share this platform with you.
Thank you so much, Dewana. That was awesome. We so appreciate your input. You brought it, girl. You were just, man, I'm sure, and I'm seeing from the chat that yes. Thank you, everyone. You have brought just your genuineness, your passion, and I'm sure that everyone who's been with us tonight can see that and feel that and appreciate that. Thanks to all of you, Dewana, Beverly, Sandra, Marjorie, and Darlene, for just sharing your candid insights with us. And thanks to all of you who have taken out time in your busy schedules to join us. We hope you saw value in what has been presented and shared, and perhaps something may have resonated with you, okay? You know, or you're just overall curious about some of these things that you've heard? If so, as Dewana said, just get back to the person who invited you on this call so they can get you more details. And with that, we definitely want to invite you to our next session in this series, and it's entitled Becoming a Successful Entrepreneur Through Your Challenges. And so please join us next Wednesday, same time, same Zoom ID. And thank you again. We're going to have a different host. Beverly will be our host next week. Yay. And I will be a panelist, so you'll get to know me a little better. We're going to have a whole new set of panelists, and we just really look forward to having you back with us, and bring some friends. Have a good evening, everyone.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll have more lines. I don't know what happened, but we'll have more lines.